And welcome back to part 2 of Let's Play Mega Man 5. This time we're going to go after the last 4 Robot Masters, starting with Wave Man. Or, also known as, if I can find his bio, DN034. Wave Man. He's not good at close-range combat. I beg to differ. A good point. He's a sentimentalist. A bad point. He loves solitude. He likes diving and dislikes sludge. That makes sense. I missed the other pipe. You can get a life, although I already have the max amount of lives in this game. You can only carry up to a 9 or 10 because 0 counts. Here's the charge kick in action. Basically, it weaponizes Mega Man's slide into a weapon. Yeah. You gotta be careful when you actually use the charge kick, because if you use it too far from an enemy, and you finish it while you're still inside the enemy and the enemy's not dead, then it's going to do contact damage to you. So you got to be right next to an enemy, use the charge kicks. That way, not only do you do damage, but you finish your slide outside of the enemy's hitbox, ensuring that you receive no damage at all. Fans of Mega Man 9 are going to be very familiar with this little section. I won't spoil it if you're not familiar with Mega Man 9. It's a fun little section though, right at the bubbles. But the main gimmick of Wave Man's stage, and the thing that actually makes it pretty fun and pretty unique, just like Gravity Man's stage, is this. Mega Man gets on a little, what are these called? Whatever. Mega Man gets on this and he rides on and shoots, and it's pretty fun. There isn't much to it, but it's fun. This is one of the few parts of Mega Man 5 that I really enjoy. It's really good. A speedboat. There we go. I got it. Speedboat. One-man speedboat. Haha. It was on my mind. I knew it. I knew it. Anyway, there's a mini-boss in this stage. It's this giant octopus robot. Just dodge his shots and shoot him, and that's it. The level is pretty simple because, you only have the option of the speedboat's buster in the front, but there's not much to it. It's a fun, refreshing change of pace compared to everything else in the game. Compared to most things in the series, actually. Get ready, because soon we're going to actually come upon the next letter. It's very difficult to get because you have to have, quick reaction time. Here it is. Jump, take the hit if you have to, and get that E. Alright. Fun stage. And we're done. That's it. We get out the speedboat, and we're pretty much done. Now, all we got left is that one little cannon. And that's it. Now we're ready to take on Wave Man. It's a pretty difficult Robot Master, actually. So he says that he's not good at close-range combat, when in reality, he's actually pretty devastating up close. You'll see what I mean. I actually died to this guy, because I thought I had him, but I don't do that good of a job this first time. Anyway, he has a very simple pattern. He always follows it. He is going to start by jumping towards you, where you are. He will then shoot a single water spurt wave thing at you in some general area, either where you are or sometimes not even where you are. And then he's going to shoot a harpoon out of his buster. It's a very slow-moving harpoon, but if he's really close to you, it's pretty difficult to time to jump over it, as you saw. I messed up. Time to get my revenge, though. And I'm not going to double speed it, because now I'm going to show off the charge kick, which is his weakness. His weakness is Charge Man's charge kick. Remember, if you want to take no contact damage, you have to be right next to him, and then use the charge kick, so that when you finish the kick, you are out of his hitbox, and thus you will take no damage, and he will take all of the damage. And yeah, it seems simple because he follows such a strict pattern, but in reality he can catch you off guard. So I don't recommend you take him on first. I recommend you get the charge kick first, and then you go ahead and take on Wave Man. Excuse me there, I had a sip of delicious Coke Zero. Anyway, excuse me again. For our troubles, we get the Water Wave. It's a pretty good weapon. And the Water Wave also happens to be the weakness of Starman. It's a pretty devastating weakness. Not only does it do a lot of damage to him, but it actually, as you'll see, destroys his Star Crash. You'll see it in 1 second. Yeah, see? He had a Star Crash there, and now it's gone. You can't keep the shield if it's hit with Water Wave. Forcing him to just jump and try to get off a Star Crash, but being unable to do so most of the time. If you have any trouble with Starman at all, then beat Wave Man first. Although before you take on Wave Man, take on Charge Man, because Wave Man's kind of tough. Anyway, next Robot Master we're going to go after is Gyro Man. Or DN036. Sixth? 6036, Gyro Man. In the interest of cost, the original flying device of Gyro Man's is replaced by a propeller. So apparently I guess he had a jetpack or something, but because of cost they replaced it with a propeller. A good point, he's proudful. A bad point, he holds great disdain. He likes Greek sandwiches and dislikes jet engines, probably because he's jealous that he doesn't have a jet engine on his back anymore and just a wimpy little propeller. Anyway, Gyro Man stage. Good music, good looking clouds. It's an okay stage. This one has a problem kind of like with Stone Man stage. There's a lot that stops you. Making this a very I want to keep saying boring. And that's probably the wrong word for this game overall. But I do have a problem with this game. There's just something about it that I'm not a fan of. There is just, I don't know what it is. I was gonna say that there's no spark to it, but I don't know. I don't know what the issue could be. Again, it could very easily just be me not having played this game enough to appreciate it. I don't know. Anyway, this stage makes full use of these spinning platforms that take you places, so, you know, good. Actually, now we're going to be introduced to a, I guess the gimmick thing about Gyro Man stage, which are specific platforms. Well, I'm not going to be introducing them yet. We're going to be introducing them soon. Specific platforms that start falling when you run on them. Now there's these assholes again. I hate these things. They do so much damage and they take so long to kill. Anyway, these platforms I'm talking about, we're going to see right now. Also, those things that work in tandem with the platforms are terrible. These things fall when you run on them, as you're saying. There's a little bit of delay before they fall, so you have some time to keep running. You also have some time to align yourself to collect the A. You have to fall with the platform a little bit, and then collect the A as you're falling, then jump and, you know, save yourself. This little bit's pretty cool. Takes advantage of the elevator ride that introduces to the stage originally, and now adding a level of danger to it, which is very nice. That's a very Mega Man thing to do. Those things shoot two shots. They're very, very deceptively difficult shots to dodge. They do a very good job of aiming at you. Which, again, is something I don't like. I mean, theoretically, it's fine, but being forced to run back and forth to dodge those shots, and I don't know. I'm rambling. I'm probably wrong, dead wrong, but there's just something about Mega Man 5. Anyway, Gyro Man. Gyro Man is weak to the gravity hold. Oh, where's my mouse? He's weak to gravity hold. You literally don't even have to aim or anything. It's a screen nukes. Just press it, and it's going to do all the damage it can to him. When you run out, or if you don't have it, then it's also pretty easy. Basically, he's going to shoot a gyro attack at you, that's what it's called. And then he's going to land exactly where you are, so you have to keep running. And yeah, then he's either going to jump back up, or it's going to shoot more gyro attacks on the ground at you. Or he's going to go up into the clouds, shoot a gyro attack, then you dodge it, you run. He comes down. It's a very simple pattern that you saw. It's a very, very simple pattern to exploit and do a lot of damage to him on. He's a very good candidate for first Robot Master. Again, another very good candidate for first Robot Master. Because his pattern is just very, very easy. He takes a lot of damage from the Mega Buster. Although maybe not a good candidate for first level, since getting that A could be very difficult if you don't have the gravity hold to destroy those flying enemies that could crush you. Anyway, we got the gyro attack, and we also got Rush Jet, which we'll see in action a little later. A little later. Excuse me. My throat is dying. But I'm gonna record anyway, because I'm on a schedule. Anyway, Crystal Man, DN040. He has the power to produce artificial crystals. He was created to earn money. Okay, a good point. He has a magic aura. Alright, a bad point. A fishy attitude. Okay, he likes fortune telling and dislikes scientists. Alright. Okay, so this is one of the points in Mega Man 5 that I don't mind it being slow, because it is a very specific gimmick. Basically, these crystals fall in pseudo-random intervals. You can time out when you have to jump, and you just have to make sure you jump when there isn't a crystal falling, or else that crystal will hit you, and you will drop like a sack of bricks into the bottomless pit and die. Oh, I'm trying to exploit Eddie. What am I gonna get? Oh. Come on, Eddie, one more time. Let's do it. Come on. Something good. Whatever. Thanks, Eddie. No, thank you. Thank you, Eddie. Thank you very much, Eddie. Here's the Sniper Joes for this game. They shoot crystals. Go figure. And Crystal Man stage. Who would have guessed? Yeah, I don't mind the slowness in this stage, because again, in this stage, it's kind of built around you taking your time, timing your jumps very well. One mistimed jump is going to mean the end of you. And the music kind of reflects that too. The music is very slow and, you know, methodical, and just like you have to be slow and methodical in this stage. But in other stages, I don't know. I don't want to keep rambling on about how much I kind of don't like Mega Man 5, but I kind of don't like Mega Man 5. Shocker. Oh, these things. These things seem more at home in, those little vacuum things seem more at home in Duskman's stage in Mega Man 4. Maybe they're reprogrammed Cossack robots, I don't know. Whew, man. There's a lot of talking I had to do. But I'm glad I did it, because now I can just sit back and just talk about what I'm seeing on screen, since I've talked about most everything that I wanted to cover. Actually, this bit. Oh, I mess up really badly in this bit. It's because of that damn vacuum. It keeps respawning so often. You step away for one split second. Look, it just popped up again. Why? Oh, hey, the gravity attack. I can show that off a little bit. So gravity attack, basically, you shoot that, and then you can press the D-pad in the up or down directions once. You press it up, then wherever the gyro attack is, it will go straight up. If you press down, wherever the gyro attack is, it goes straight down. You can only control it once, so when you shoot it, you can either just let it go in that straight path, or you can press the D-pad up to have it go up, or the D-pad down to have it go down. Simple as that. Now, we collected something in Crystal Man stage just now, a E-tank, except there wasn't an E-tank, because the letter M was emblazoned, was put in front of the E-tank, instead of an E. It's an M-tank, or a mystery tank. What does it do? Well, it's a mystery. We're going to find out later. We're actually not going to find out till the very end of the game, so, you know. It's a reason to stick around, get to find out what the M tank does, what the mystery tank's big mystery is. Oh, come on. Stupid thing hit me. Well, I don't want to spoil the mystery tank's surprise, so gonna have to use an E-tank. Anyway, Crystal Man. Crystal Man's actually pretty tough. He's gonna jump often. That's all he does. He doesn't actually walk left and right. He jumps, and he's gonna do one of two attacks. He's either going to shoot a kind of homing shot at you, or he's going to shoot his Crystal Eye, which is going to be 4 shots that jump around, kind of like Gemini laser, and you know they don't go away for a while, so kind of have the job of dodging those and dodging Crystal Man. It's pretty tough. It gets pretty hectic. Dodging Crystal Man's regular Buster shots, his Crystal Eye. It's pretty hectic. It's a pretty hectic fight. But Gyro Attack is his weakness. It does plenty of damage, so make sure you have that. It's a good Robot Master to take on after Gyro Man. For our trouble, we get the Crystal Eye. We're going to see that in action in the last level, which is going to be Napalm Man. Okay. Napalm Man. Designated number 039. Napalm Man has a wide variety of weapons equipped all over his body. Duh. A good point, loyalty. A bad point, he's a weapon nerd. He likes negotiations and dislikes metal detectors. Because they're going to catch all his weapons and force him to get rid of them all. And he doesn't want that to happen. No sirree, Bob. Okay. There's the Crystal Eye in action, by the way. It starts as one big shot, and you can hit an enemy with it as one big shot, or you can hit it at a wall, and it'll blow up into 3 smaller shots. And now here I'm showing off Gyro Attack in a safer, calmer, more controlled environment. But the Crystal Eye, you shoot it at a wall, and it splits up into 3 smaller shots, and that's pretty much all there is to it. You can hit enemies with a big shot or smaller shots, and you're done. These things have a special weapon handy, whether it's Water Wave or Gyro Attack or most things. Use it to destroy them. This E-Tank, very easy to get. You don't even need Rush Coil. The secret path is right there, ready for you to take. This section, very similar to Toad Man's stage from Mega Man 4 with the moving water. In Toad Man's stage, it was in a sewer, and this one it's in a cave, but still, same gimmick. Sniper Joes really upgraded themselves. Not only are they shooting crystals at you, but now they're flying little helicopters. It's nuts. Come on, Proto Man, why would you get Sniper Joes to run in helicopters? Well, why are you making my job harder? Why did you kidnap your own creator? It doesn't make any sense, Proto Man. There's Eddie again. Ooh, an E-Tank. Thanks, Eddie. Alright. I like the aesthetic of the stage. It's very Rambo. The jungle. Oh, excuse me a second. But then something came up that I had to go and handle really quick. Anyway, this stage, it's very Rambo-esque. There's the end. Very easy to get. Which leads into the last bio, because we have just unlocked not only a brand new weapon, but a brand new character. This is Beat the Bird, a bird robot that Dr. Cossack has presented to Mega Man. He can grab and carry Mega Man, not in this game, but in later games he can do that. A good point, he has speed and power. A bad point, wanderlust. He likes flying and dislikes heavy cargo. Alright, good. Good for Beat. This is Beat the Bird. Basically, in Mega Man 5, he acts kind of like a specialized weapon nuke. He's very powerful, and not against a lot of bosses, some bosses. There's some bosses later on that he's very powerful against. But, yeah, he's a pretty good little ally for Mega Man to have for the end of the game. You'll see him a lot more in action as we go on. There, thank you for taking care of that for me. Oh, damn it. Oh, come on. Thank you, Beat. There we go. Thank you for taking care of that. Alright, and we're actually at the end of the level. Getting past these final pit enemies, and Beat goes away after you waste all your weapon energy on him. And let's get our let's heal ourselves up first, I guess, and now let's go get our last robot master. Excuse me there. This is Napalm Man. Napalm Man is he's pretty easy overall. I take a lot of damage in this particular fight. I do a lot better in the rematch, but he's not that difficult. Basically, he's going to shoot 2 napalm bombs at you. Just dodge them and just slide under him as he jumps towards you. That's the best way to have plenty of space to continue dodging his attacks effectively. His weakness is Crystal Man's Crystal Eye. And yeah, that's pretty much all there is to it. Boom. He's done. That is all 8 robot masters. Good, good, good. We're all done. Ready to take on Proto Man. Anyway, for beating Napalm Man, we get the Napalm Bombs, which happen to be Stone Man's weakness. It's weakness because not only does it do a lot of damage to him, it also hurts him when he is a pile of stone. And I believe it hurts through the Power Stone shield thing that he does. I'm not 100% sure about that, but I know it hits him when he is a pile of stone, as you'll be seeing in a bit. So yeah, alright. That's it for this part of Mega Man 5. Join me next time as we go after Proto Man, make him answer for his crimes, rescue Dr. Light, and put an end to this once and for all. See you next time, and have a good day.